Hello, everyone. Welcome to another session related to Fusion Financials. In this session, we are going to discuss a new feature. By using that, we can automatically apply a custom hold on Payable Invoice. Now, to explain this feature, let me just take a business case that will help us to explain the feature better. Assume that a purchase policy of an organization where we are doing the implementation. It says that a supplier which is of supplier type utility should not be paid more than 400 USD as advance. In other words, if we receive any invoice, payable invoice, which is more than 400 USD and it's an advance payment request for a supplier, which is supplier type of utility, that type of invoices are not valid for the organization. If this is the purchase policy, now how we can map this in our application? Definitely we can handle this in the approval part as well, that assume that if there is a violation of this kind of rule, in approval we can configure, we can say that, okay, supplier type utility and so forth, we can put the rule. But by using this feature, which has come recently, we can stop this kind of requirement, this kind of invoices before going to approval itself. During the validation itself, we can stop. Now, let me demonstrate this in application. This is just a business case to explain. Similarly, any kind of, if in nutshell, if you want to apply a custom hold on an invoice while doing invoice validation based on certain business rule, you can use this feature. Okay. Here, the business rule, what I'm using to demonstration is this one, which I'm showing right now. Okay. So let me first show you the supplier which I'm going to use for this demonstration. That supplier should be of supplier type utility. So if you see this supplier, Lee supplies, supplier type utility. Okay. Done. Now, the way we are going to proceed for this requirement is if Lee supplies sends a prepayment of more than 400 USD, system will place automatically, based on the rule, system will place a custom hold while doing the invoice validation. Now to do this, let me go to the Mozilla, sorry. Okay. To do this, first I have to define a custom hold. Please note, this feature is only applicable to custom holds. So I've already defined the hold. I will just show you. Go to Finance, Payables region, Setup and Maintenance. And let me show you the hold. Yeah, here. Define a hold. So this is the hold I have defined. You can check, uncheck the different options as per requirement. This is the hold I have defined. After doing so, now we need to place the business rule in system. So this is the new feature which has come, manage user defined rules for payables. So click on that. It's an Excel based utility. So you should download the Excel template. One option is this, or if you have already uploaded any Excel, then you can download the previously uploaded Excel file to your local drive and you can write your business rules. So I've already downloaded that in my desktop, so I'm not doing right now, but you can download the things by two methods. One, by clicking download here, then it will download you the seeded Excel template. Another method you can download from here. If you have already loaded an Excel file earlier, then you can download that. Then this will give you the previously uploaded Excel file for this particular task. So I have downloaded here. And after that, in this sheet, you have to put your business rules. So I'm given the description of the rule as demo hold, which hold I need to system has to place. So this is the custom hold which I've created. And then you can put your conditions. The condition here, invoice amount is more than 400, supplier type is utility, and if the invoice type is prepayment, then place this hold. So in this Excel file, this row which I'm highlighting, it says this only, that if we get an invoice from a supplier which is of supplier type utility, invoice type is prepayment, and the invoice amount is more than 400, then system should place a demo_1 hold on the invoice when we do the invoice validation. So once you can likewise you can place many rules as per your requirement. After that, click on generate tool file. It will generate a zip file. Then upload that zip file to system. So you can do upload by clicking here and browse and do the upload. Okay. Ensure that file is uploaded successfully. So I'm not doing that right now, but I'll explain to you all the steps here. So once you upload the file successfully, the rule is in place. Now let me test the rule. To do that, let me create an invoice. Let me create an invoice of more than 400 USD. And the invoice type should be prepayment for a supplier. Lease supplies, because this is the supplier which has the supplier type as utility. Let me put an invoice number here. I'm putting a invoice amount more than 466. Type is prepayment. I know there is a tax configuration, so accordingly I'm putting the amounts. So amount is 466 the tax. So now if I validate this invoice, system should place a hold. Okay. If I save it, since there is already one more prepayment for this, so this is just giving one warning. I'm saying ignore that. Okay. Now do the validation. The expectation is demo_1 hold should get placed. So it goes to need city validation. That means hold is placed. Active hold is there. Let me go to manage hold. You can see the demo_1 hold is placed by system and held by. You can see here. Let me just see what does it show. Held by rule configuration. So means based on the rule configuration, this hold has been placed. Okay. So this is how we can enforce the rule. Now let me demonstrate if the invoice is less than 400, then this invoice should get released. Okay, now assume now supplier agreed that okay, reduce the amount. Now, so reduce the amount to this one. So I have done so. I know 49.40 is the tax, so let me correct the distribution. Oh, I'm not able to correct it. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me create another prepayment of less than 400 for the same supplier. And on that invoice, hold should not be placed. This is what we want to see. So on this invoice, hold should not be placed. Let me do the validation. Yeah, it became no hold is placed. So this is how we can use this feature. I just explained what this feature is about. This feature is about applying a custom hold on a payable invoice based on business rules. And the business rules we need to configure in this particular Excel utility. So that is it for this feature I wanted to demonstrate. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye for now.